In this episode, we make our journey across the Nullarbor, a trip we've been looking forward to for years. We knew there was a lot of things to see and amazing places to stay along the way, so we decided not to plan ahead and just stop where we liked. Join us as we travel from Fowlers Bay all the way to Norseman across this magnificent landscape.
Damn awesome. Damn.
So we just hired some sandboards. We're gonna go up that dune and we're gonna give it a go. Not sure what to expect.
Pretty excited.
Yeah.
Pretty excited. I've never tried this before, so yeah. Hopefully it won't be too hard.
Let's go up.
That is completely daft.
No chairlift, huh?
Super fun though, super fun. Silly. Not time for a bigger slope.
I think I got a broken board.
That ain't no snowboard. Buckle up.
I'm doing it!
So we're here at Fowlers Bay. We didn't camp here last night, we drove down this morning. It's absolutely beautiful, nice sea breeze. I had never heard of Fowlers Bay, I'll be honest, maybe in passing, but I've never been here, and just the history of the place is so fascinating. And there's one little shop, it's like the caravan park, post office shop,
Kiosk, yeah.
Kiosk, yeah, we got a toastie, it was delicious. And the sand dunes that you see behind us, well, obviously they're huge and go for much further than here, but they are encroaching on the town. They've actually taken over part of the town. You can see chimneys in areas where the sand dunes have just swallowed the houses. So it's kind of a little bit ghost towny, not in a bad way. Like it's really picturesque, but I was just reading about it, and the sand dunes have, in the last 10 years, the sand dunes have encroached 75 metres.
That's pretty huge for a small town like this. It's actually like right near the main. I think it actually swallowed up the main road that used to be the main road, and now shifted in the town a little bit. So
it's eaten some of the town and shifted it. There's a bulldozer that was here this morning, and it was just scooping up sand and driving it away from the sand dunes on the edge of town. It's actually just bending my mind a little bit, but it's
trying to keep it at bay.
Yeah.
I'd love to show you the dune, just the size of this thing, in a bit more perspective. I can't fly a drone here, unfortunately. It's a conservation park, but I'll see if I can drive out a little bit and show it from a distance. Now we're heading further west, and I believe our next stop will be at Bunda Cliffs. We're looking forward to it. It's been definitely on the list of things to see,
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll see you there. We're on the Nullarbor officially. So we're just taking a drive off the main drag to have a look at Bunda Cliffs, hopefully. It's head of the Bight.
And make a sandwich because I'm starving and I'm rapidly losing my sense of humour.
Alright, pedal to the metal.
This is absolutely incredible. Just watching that water driving up, it's wow, just not, I don't know what I was expecting, but I just, yeah, exceeding all expectations, I think is the right phrase. This is absolutely amazing. Whoa, whoa, look at the colour of that water. It is blowing a gale here at the Bight, Bunda Cliffs. I think I mentioned on the way in, I'm starving. So yeah, I'm short enough to be able to sit in here with the top down and everything and make sandwiches. So yay. But yeah, getting out of the weather, and now I've got to eat. So go away.
So that was the head of the Bight, as in the Great Australian Bight. Absolutely speechless.
It was absolutely amazing. Just how many times can we say how amazing things are? But
I know.
honestly,
I know. But there are a lot of amazing places in Australia, and yeah, this is definitely one not to be missed. There is a visitor centre right down the end of the road, and you do need to pay a fee to get in all the way down onto the boardwalks. It's only about $9 per person, and it's honestly I'd pay triple and still be happy with that value.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and there's a series of boardwalks with all the different lookouts. Looks over this azure, stunning water. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, yes, all of those things, what he said. And also something that we didn't know before we got here was there is a gate before, a few kilometres before the visitors centre. It shuts strictly at 3:30 South Australia time, and you have to leave the centre. The centre shuts and you have to leave by 4 o'clock. And the lady in the centre said if you leave after then, or you come in past 3:30 or leave after 4 p.m, you will get a fine. They just, yeah, she said nobody was listening, so it's just a fine. I'm not sure exactly how that's policed, but yeah, we didn't know that. So when we got here, we were really lucky that we got here at, 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something, so we had plenty of time to have a walk around. And it's not just the boardwalk down there, they've got a couple of amazing lookouts, and it was just stunning. We're here at Koonalda Homestead. We got in late afternoon yesterday. It was absolutely blowing a gale, so we bunkered down inside and got up this morning. It's absolutely glorious, nice and still. So we're going to have an explore here and yeah, then get on with our day. This is so creepy. It's like really creeping me out. It's really fascinating history, and I'm sure history buffs would just love it. But right now, I can hear the music. Yeah, For somebody who writes crime novels, this is food for the imagination. Yes, it is. Follow me, children. Follow me. The smell really adds to it, to the kind of creepy, otherworldly feel. Oh, wowzers. Oh my god, check this little sort of, it's not a TV, but just check this out. Oh, and the classic movie scene, the bathroom. Including cobwebs. Ah. The kitchen is amazing, come on. Oh, this is, I can understand people hanging out in the kitchen. This has got such a great vibe, and check the fire out, amazing. Bushell's tea. I'm sure that's not from very long ago. Well, this place is definitely worth a visit. It's really interesting in the house. I just kind of had the whole feel. It's really worth visiting because the feel and the smell and the sounds and just the texture of the place is really interesting. It's not far off the main drag. It's about 18 kilometres. It's a corrugated road, but we had no problems at all. Dropped the tyre pressure down, nothing rattled loose, so that's always good. It's about 100k from the WA border. Definitely worth a visit.
Here we are once again on the side of the road, eating our fresh fruit and vegetables. So we are going to cross the border into WA today, and yeah, so we've done pretty well. We only got a few little bits and pieces left, some deliberate, some not so much. Frozen a couple of bananas and a mango, so we can have something for brekkie in the morning, and about to have a big salad. We're in Western Australia! Woohoo! After all the preparation and all the planning and all the waiting, we're finally here. Looking forward to exploring it. As we crossed the border, our electrical devices went haywire. All clocks were showing different times. We soon found out that we're in the world's tiniest time zone, Australian Central Western Standard Time, that's a mouthful, also known as Euclid time. It's 45 minutes ahead of Perth, and it's not on most maps, so it really confused our phones. Good morning. We are continuing our journey west across the Nullarbor. Last night, our very first stop on the Western Australian side was the place called Old MRD Camp. It's on Wiki Camps, and I
gotta say it was one of the most beautiful stops we've had on the Nullarbor, and definitely worth stopping overnight. We went past a number of rest areas and other stops, and there are nothing on this one. So it is a couple of kilometers off the road, which is nice. There was no road noise at all. You could hear a pin drop all night. It was absolutely silent and beautiful, and pristinely clean, very sheltered with the trees, and yeah, had a great night's sleep. Definitely worth the little detour. The entry is quite easy to miss. It is just a little track. It's just about 10 minutes or so past Madura, westbound, and on the left side it's just a gravel road going up a hill, and yeah, if you keep going up a couple of kilometers you will see the campground there. Definitely worth a stop here. And today we are going onwards, westwards towards Norseman. This is the final leg of our journey across, and yeah, we'll see you there.
Alright, another day of travel. I've done about 4 hours today, and we are here just outside Fraser Range, and it's a campground called Newman's Rocks.
It's a free campground. It's on Wiki. It's 140k from Norseman. It's just absolutely idyllic. Perfect weather, a little bit of a breeze, nice and warm. Early evening, huge area, lots and lots of flat spots to camp. There's a couple of other campers today, but you could fit another 100 vans in here and still have room. Just, as you can see, beautiful.
These clouds, this sunset, it looks completely fake. It looks painted on. Check it out. Crazy! Morning. We are leaving Newman's Rocks and about to head to Norseman, which will be the end of our trip across the Nullarbor from South Australia to Western Australia.
So yeah, that took us 6 days. It doesn't have to take 6 days, but we took our time. We just didn't want to rush it.
We didn't want to drive too much. We ended up driving about between 2 and 4 hours a day on travel days, and stopped for a couple of nights in some places we particularly liked, like here. And so here are all the stops that we made along the way, all the campsites, and I'll also put them in the description of the video.
Yeah, and look, we missed so many things. We didn't do any of the caves. So we've left ourselves plenty of things to look at when we come back. The biggest restriction on the trip itself, how long it took us, was just food and water. So if we'd have had more fresh food, and water we were okay at for another day or two, I think. But yeah, without fresh food, it was quite limiting. So going through quarantine was a bit of an experience. Don't believe everything you read on the website.
Yep.
We tried taking frozen bananas, frozen avocado. Absolutely no way. They were really good about it, but they binned it.
Well, we ate some of it.
We did.
Yeah.
They thought we were very strange eating frozen bananas in the quarantine station.
Frozen mango was okay as long as it's
Yeah.
all peeled and the stone removed. So that was nice. It was actually really yummy to have frozen mango.
And we were allowed to take carrots, but we very quickly ran out of fresh food.
But other than that, it's some of the things that were a little bit surprising, I guess. Number one is it doesn't really feel as isolated or remote as some of the other areas we've been to, like outback Queensland or Cape York. It's a really great road, nice easy drive, beautiful scenery. The fuel is easy. It's expensive, but easy, really easy to plan, plenty of stops. Definitely a recommendation to use one of the fuel apps like Petrol Spy, and just to see what the prices are at different stops, because sometimes it's worth maybe going just a little bit further and filling up for significantly cheaper. We made that mistake once, but yeah, definitely worth checking ahead.
Good morning. So we have come through Norseman. Went through a couple of days ago after the Nullarbor. We restocked. We came through on a Sunday, which was a little unfortunate. We managed to get some fruit and veg, but there was no bread, and we picked up a couple of litres of milk, so that was good. And we also filled up on the water. So if you're coming through that area at all, you need tokens for the water station. So we bought them at the IGA. I think it's an IGA, the supermarket, there's only one. And yeah, so we restocked water there, refilled. We were almost out. It's a scarce resource and we're very grateful to get water there. I'm not going to pretend it tastes great because it really doesn't, but still we've got water, so that's good. Then we came down, we were stopped at a small community caravan park in Salmon Gums Community Caravan Park, and we did some laundry. There's quite a few people there. We didn't do any filming or anything, but that was really good. Nice stop. And now we've come to a free camp called Willoughby's Spot, and as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. It's massive, really flat, room for really big rigs, no problem at all. There's just heaps of space. It's quite a way off the road. There was a little bit of road noise through the night, but not much. It's on a train line, but I think there's 1 or 2 trains through the night, and they run past the caravan parks too, so no big deal. We're heading into Esperance today. Neither of us have been there, so very excited to check out the town.
Really enjoyed the trip. It's been a really nice week or so on the road. We hope you enjoyed following us on our adventures.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll join us for the next episode too. Like and subscribe, you know the deal.
See you in 2 weeks.